Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a short video about my motor assist mountain bike, which is petrol assist, not electric assist. And I also have my motor assist petrol push scooter. It is 33cc single cylinder. It's 1 horsepower. The seat can be removed so you're in a standing up position, or the seat can be held in place so that you're in a sitting down position. It'll do about 25 miles an hour on a public highway, and it'll do 15 miles an hour on a canal cycle path. It holds 2 litres of 2-stroke mix. It has discs, brakes for front and rear braking, chain driven, from the centrifugal clutch, which is on the basically a lawnmower engine or a strimmer engine for a weed whacker. So as the engine picks up speed and RPM, the centrifugal clutch engages the drum, which then produces drive to the sprocket, which then drives the chain, which then turns the back wheel. It's basically a twist and go. You've got your back and front brake on the handlebars, your throttle assembly the same as a motorised mountain bike, with your kill switch button underneath, and you have your lights at the front, your red reflector at the back, and a bicycle, the red light. On the motor assist mountain bike, obviously it's a China doll PK80. It's got an NT original carburetor on it. It's on a Rally mountain bike 26-inch steel frame with a kit 2.5 litre 2-stroke mix petrol tank with front and rear brakes as normal mountain bike style, with the additional brake lever that comes with a kit for the clutch underneath the brake lever on the handlebar. So on one side I'll have one brake lever for the back wheel and the clutch for disengaging the engine, and on the opposite side I have the throttle assembly and kill switch and the front brake, and in the middle of the frame I have the lights. I've got a 250 lumen flasher bicycle light, and I've got a 1000 lumen main light, cat's eye, double beam lens. On the frame I've got the white flasher just below the seat, which illuminates the engine at night, and from the side it flashes as well as flashing forward, so that side on vehicles can see me if I'm coming along the road before they pull out of junctions. And obviously I have the rear light on the back rack, the light for the 12 volt battery that I've got under the seat is to power the 1000 lumens, because it runs off 12 volts. So I've got a 12 volt battery inside here for running the light. It has 3 light options, low, medium and high, and it has a setting for flash and off. And also you've got the bell for pressing to alert dog walkers and pedestrians when you're on a canal cycle path at 15 miles an hour. But on the public highway you can do 30 miles an hour. In UK law, motor assist mountain bikes that are petrol driven still come under tight approval road regulations from 1975-1983 of the Motor Assist Mountain Bikes Act. However, in 2016, the electric bikes, because of the carry on with them, with youngsters getting injured, they changed the laws, so you're now, from 2016, the motorised mountain bike, which is electric, is now only allowed 250 watts and a maximum power output of 15 miles an hour, pedal assist, whereas the petrol versions still come under type approval road regulations for 1975-1983. So we are 15 miles an hour on a canal cycle path or designated cycle path, and we are 30 miles an hour on a public highway, even though, as you guys all know, you can tweak these engines to do over 40 miles an hour. My bike is currently it's currently on the 44 tooth sprocket standard, and I'm pushing 35, almost 40 miles an hour on a public highway, but I prefer to be 30 miles an hour, because as a biker we know if we fall off our bikes at 15 miles an hour and hit the ground, our impact speed doubles to 30 miles an hour, and if you fall off at 30 miles an hour you hit the ground at 60. If you fall off at 60 miles an hour you hit the ground at 120. So the ground is the biggest cheese grater you'll ever come across, or a public highway, or a canal cycle path with gravel. Ain't good when you're wearing shorts and t-shirt and no helmet, being a fucking lunatic. You'd be better riding the bike naked. You'd have more protection that way. But you get some fucking stupid people that take chances, and then they let their kids at 8 years old to 15 years old ride the same bikes and they're in shorts and t-shirt with no helmets, public highways doing 30 miles an hour. If they've upgraded their bikes, they're doing 50 miles an hour, with the Phantom 85 doing close to 45 miles an hour, fresh at the box. Not good when you come into contact with a road or a car that doesn't give a fuck about you and hasn't paid attention to you, and then it goes crash bang wallop, and you're either fucked up at the side of the road and the car driver just driving away as usual saying, "Oh, I didn't see you," and then you're screwed up. But because of this, the politicians are up in arms, and that's how the electric bikes are now in the state they're in, because the manufacturers don't care. They give you the 5,000 and 20,000 watt 100 volt 70 amp hour batteries or 200 amp hour batteries, and you're doing 70-80 miles an hour along a public highway, and then hit a car because it pulls out in front of you because the car driver hasn't given a damn and looked at you and just thought, "Oh, mountain bike, I've got time to pull out," and bang. But the joys When I'm out on my motorised mountain bike, I wear Dayglow yellow from head to toe, and I wear my motorcycle leather trousers or my motorcycle jacket underneath my Dayglow yellow, and I wear a pair of motorcycle boots and a good pair of gloves plus a helmet with a GoPro attached to it. So when the car driver says, "Oh, I didn't see you," after knocking you off your bike, you're then able to play back the footage on your GoPro and say, "Well, there's the footage. You deliberately pulled out in front of me, knowing I was coming towards you. Could you not see me? Can you see past your bonnet?" And then you can give your GoPro evidence to a police station and say, "Well, here's a guy knocked me off my bike, car driver, usual shite. Police look at the footage and car driver's done with dangerous and reckless driving with intent to kill other road users or cause serious harm to other road users," which is a 6 penalty point endorsable fine of up to £2,000, and depending on the circumstances it can be a 6 months to a year's prison sentence for manslaughter. But hey ho, the joys. It's the same for the motor assist push scooter. Now I wear Dayglow yellow and full motorcycle gear when I'm in this as well, because I don't want to come in contact with the road in shorts and t-shirt and no helmet, no gloves. I don't want fucked up or killed just coming in contact with the road because some idiots pulled out in front of me, or some dog walker on the canal has a dog off the leash, or a pedestrian just not paying attention. Trash bang wallop. There we go. But the reasons I use this vehicle and my motor assist mountain bike is because I'm a paraglider pilot, and I have been for over 20 years. I go flying all the time. I have my Wood Valley harness, and I have the Gin Carrera small wing with my ozone wing bag and harness bag. So it's basically a big bloody rucksack, either on my push scooter or my motor assist mountain bike when I want to go flying, or if I want to go fishing somewhere, or if I want to go just out for a ride on my bike, I can do. But that's the joys of being in the UK and Scotland. And a special thanks to Ellie Hoover, who's doing a promotional video series just now due to motorised mountain bikes, showing off your builds and what you have. This is my video to help that promotion that Ellie Hoover is helping to bring to the motorised bike community, and helping to grow my channel, because I've just started on YouTube. I do fishing and camping, I do motorised mountain bikes videos, I also do motorised push scooter videos, and I also do the paragliding videos with my Gin Carrera when I go paragliding and flying. And that's my push scooter, because these vehicles can get into places a car won't get into. A motorcycle can sometimes struggle to get into these places where I go flying. The only way to get there is to either hump your gear and walk miles across country or fields, or you can use a vehicle like this and get there in half the time. Which makes it a very desirable little piece of kit, which is petrol assist, not electric. This specific push scooter was first built in 1975 and it ceased production in 1986. It's an EC push scooter. The company ceased production in 1987 and no longer exists. And as far as I know, due to the police national database, I'm the only person in Scotland that owns this specific type of push scooter. And as far as I know, just now, me and 3 of my friends are the only people in Scotland that have the petrol assist mountain bikes, whereas the rest of the mountain bikes that are assisted are all electric, according to the police national database, because I've been stopped a few times on both my push scooter and my motorised mountain bike. But again, this vehicle is covered under motor assist mountain bike regulations under 1975 to 1983 type approval for motor assist mountain bikes, which are either electric assist or petrol assist. But since 2016 the UK laws have been changed for the electric versions, because there's more electric mountain bikes than there are petrol assist. The petrol assist, there's only about 500 of them, and they're all down south, Wales, London and Northern Ireland, whereas Scotland only has 4 petrol assist. Me and 3 of my friends. The rest are all electric, according to the police anyway. The push scooter also comes under type approval road regulations because it's petrol assist, it's not electric. And it doesn't come under moped or motorcycle regulations because the DVLA MSVS statutory road rules for registering high-powered or underpowered vehicles don't recognise this as a push scooter. As far as they're concerned, it's a freak in nature that shouldn't exist, but as far as I know, I'm the only one that has one, because the road regulations specifically state the engine capacity must be between 50 to 125 cc to register it as a moped or a mobility scooter, and have a minimum power output of 14.5 horsepower. Well, this is less than 1 horsepower and it's 33 cc, so it doesn't meet the regulations for motorcycle or light moped or mobility scooter. But it's got a legal loophole which is enforceable by law. The police can't do a damn thing about it, even though they're trying, because they're trying to take me to court using motorcycle regulations with my push scooter at present, and the case keeps getting pushed back because the Procurator Fiscal and the judge want to know why the constables are using motorcycle regulations on a motorcycle that doesn't exist. And they're also doing the same with my other motorised mountain bike. They're using motorcycle regulations again, which they cannot do because it's not a motorcycle. The excuse they gave for seizing my motor assist mountain bike is because it didn't have any insurance. Well, a bicycle is exempt from insurance, tax and MOT, and there's no licence requirement. And that's the way the law stands. So the police can't use motorbike regulations again, because the regulations don't apply to a motorcycle that doesn't exist. And the DVLA, which is the Department of Road Vehicles for the UK, say the same. You can't use motorcycle regulations on a mountain bike, whether it's petrol or electric assist. It comes under e-bike regulations. And e-bike is assistance. Bicycle. That's what e-bike stands for. Doesn't make any difference whether it's petrol assist or electric assist. It's still an e-bike. It's still motor assist, whether it's electric motor or a petrol motor. But hey ho. Thanks for listening anyway, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Stay safe all. Cheers. Bye bye.